Toe gets ready to meet leather, and off we go from Soldier Field. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Throwing right away is Williams. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourself.
Williams loses the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run with Hunt. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Hunt. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They run again with Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Williams to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for DeAndre Swift. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. To throw, it's Williams. And his throw is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Johnson running right. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. This one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Douglas, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Douglas, the man in motion. They're going on 4th down. May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, it's May. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Douglas, the man in motion.
On second down, here's May. And that is incomplete here.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll throw with May. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 84 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw, it's May.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. On first down, here's May. Flushed out right.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31.
Here's May.
Out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Looking to throw. May.
Flush to his right.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he's brought down just outside of the... At the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. This is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Throwing here is May.
Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A give left side for P. Ryan.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. "38-yard line, 2nd and 9. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And able to get this out to the 25.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they go play action with May.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing now, May on 1st down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. It pats at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They'll throw on 1st down with May.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's May.
Steps away. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Rolling to his left.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Now May on 1st down.
Steps away to his left.
That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
In motion right, that's Hardman. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hand off here for Pirine. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
They go. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he stopped up.
Well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
Final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Douglas, the man in motion. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 41 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the